just working on chopping this new seam that we have out here. So right behind us here, over there, is the other field of hay we have right next to us. So we're gonna work on getting these 30 acres off. Plant some oats along with this stuff and some other stuff. And so if you see it really yellow like it is kind of down there in those rows, and it looks really yellow, that's just because the oats got really dry. So that's one thing that kind of sucks, is how long we had to wait till stuff's kind of dry, but it's all right. We'll do it for now. It's just gonna be heifer hay anyways. Luke's jamming out back there. We don't have a very big crew today, so we got Duke running the bagger here, and then my dad and I are running trucks. Then our employee Olivia is merging, and then my mom's running the chopper. What we're doing here is finishing the bag that we had started from our rye, and then we put a little bit of first crop in this bag yet, so we're gonna finish that up here now, and then this won't all probably fit here in this bag, so we'll end up having to put another bag right next to us here. So the reason why we've been having to wait so long to do this is, as you can see kind of over there, there's plenty of wet spots, and then behind me here, there's a lot of standing water still, so we've been trying to wait as long as possible and make it so we can do this, but at some point we just had to make it, otherwise this never would have gotten done. So the plan is we'll just accept that some of this stuff's gonna have to get replanted, and then next year when it's drier, we'll come down here and replant it and deal with it then. Dad's unloading his last load right here, so like I said, we did end up having to put up another bag here that we finished this one up, and that one's probably got like 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there loads in there, so we'll have to find something else to fill it the rest of the way. So that didn't really take too long. I think it took like 3-4 hours, so just a little something for heifer feed here, and some of it might turn into bedding with how many oats that were so dry were. So right now I'm working on merging a couple fields together for a grain farmer that's kind of by us. They got a few hay fields here for us to merge quick, so I'm gonna merge these together a little bit. This hay out here isn't very thick, so basically all we're trying to do is flip it, and I'm only putting 3 together, but just to flip it so they get the bottom can dry a little bit, and then they can come hopefully bale it yet tonight at some point. After I'm done with this here, I'm gonna go take this back to the farm here, and then I'm gonna unhook this, and then we're gonna hook the Puma here. That's the tractor I'm in right now. That's the tractor we always put in our baler, so we're gonna switch to the baler, and then we got a few fields that we're gonna bale that someone else owns, and we're gonna buy the bales off them. So we'll have a pretty busy day here once I'm done with this and we get started doing that stuff. Just got the baler back to the farm here, so we're gonna grease it and go through anything that we need to go through quick. And my dad's got the whole bed of it, the back of his truck full of barrel twine, so we'll get stocked up in baler twine, and then we'll try to go and bale some yet tonight. Not the cleanest, but we got everything ready to go for this. So the only thing we want to do quick is put some acid in this tank back here. So basically what acid does is you put a little bit of that on the hay if it's like a little bit wet, and it helps it preserve it so it doesn't get moldy or bad. So we're gonna put a little acid in here. We're gonna just drizzle a little bit of that on the hay just to make sure we're good. Working on getting this first field that we're gonna be baling going here. We got 3 bales already out, so probably get about 10-15 bales out of this section, and then the next field's kind of like on the end, and it just goes that way. So the next field's pretty close, and the other one's just a little ways down. So everything seems to be good so far, so we'll just keep going. This is the longest stretch we've had without rain in a long time, so everyone's trying to make hay while they can over there. They're picking up some round bales that they got baled earlier today. So I just got these 2 fields done over here, so we got 35 bales off this, so I'm just gonna move to our last field, and we'll see what we end up with for a grand total here. Doing the last pass of this field right here, my dad came with the skid loader and started double stacking some of the bales, so that way those are ready to go once he gets back with our bale truck. Might be kind of hard to tell, but like this is like what the level would be, and this is how the field is. So the field is really steep, especially as we get farther this way, so that's like the one downfall about that. That's my beeper going off, but the balers are tying. But yeah, so I'm getting my last pass down here, and then we have one more field I kind of forgot about that we rent. We just started renting this year, so I'm gonna go do that quick, and then we should be done here for the night. As you can see here, it's a pretty small field that we're doing here. It was just 2 acres, and just doing my last pass here right now, so it's gonna probably end up getting about 6 bales off this field. And as you can see, it was a little wet over here in the parts, but the rest of the field wasn't too bad once you got away from this lower part of the field over here. So I'm gonna pick these up, and then Dad and Duke are still working on picking up some of the other bales in the first 2 fields. I baled here, so we'll see if they need any help. Right now, Duke is riding with me here. Dad's trying to see loader. We're gonna work on picking up all the bales, and what's everyone's pretty much one of the favorite trucks on the farm here because it just sounds and looks really cool. Got the Kenworth loaded up and ready to go here. So Dad's just working on putting the last few bales on our short gooseneck over there, so we have all the bales off, at least on this field. Dad's unloaded the skid loader here for our last field. The field is pretty wet when we first get in, like you saw before, so we're gonna just load the truck up from here. So once we get this loaded up, Duke's gonna take the skid loader home because we're just down the road that way a little bit to get back to our place. So Duke's gonna run that home, and Dad's gonna run this home, and I'm gonna run my truck home. So finish up this last field here quick. We have quite the load out here on the trailer. We just could fit the skid loader on, so we figured we'd just do that so Duke wouldn't have to drive it home in the dark here. So got the truck back here, so we're gonna just unload everything tonight yet because we got this here full and the Kenworth still full of all the bales. So we're just gonna worry about that tomorrow morning here.